How's everybody doing? My name is Kurt Friedrich and I'm the owner-driver for CFRacing. And this video is going to be our 2023 season review video. But before we get into our normal routine and get started, I do want to say a special thanks to my wife Malou for filming this video. We did plan on filming it over the weekend. It's Thursday evening, so she's taking time out of her evening during the weekday to help me film this video. And not only that, she had a pretty hectic week. Pretty much starting off with, we had a whole lot of rain earlier on in the week, a little bit of dusting with some snow, ground stayed wet, and then Sunday we just got a ton of rain all through the Richmond area, all through the East Coast. On Sunday, water didn't really drain away from the house, and then here in this room, in our race shop area, we started getting water flooding into the house. So we've spent pretty much all of Sunday evening and into Sunday night bailing water out. Fortunately, no damage. It was just standing water. Really wasn't flooding. It just kind of came in to a certain point, and then when the rain died away, it finally drained out. But we spent a lot of time bailing water out and trying to keep it as dry as we can. Then on top of that, she had a nice surprise with her oldest son, Ty. He had gotten a stomach bug. Fortunately, it was just, well, not fortunately, he did, but he was the only one who got it. But she spent the next few days taking care of Ty with stomach bug, and then the next few days after that, just kind of recovering and get back into a routine of things. So, yeah, pretty hectic start to the week. So, special thanks to my wife Malou for filming this video, taking her time out of her evening to do it. So going to the normal routine with the video, let's go ahead and I want to go ahead and thank our sponsors, Kristen Murphy. She did just announce just a few days ago that she is still with EXP Realty, but she is now going solo. She's kind of going out on her own and being independent. Pretty much her goals are she wants to spend more time building relationships with clients, which is a big part of the business for a realtor. So glad she'll have the opportunity to build more relationships with clients. She also wants to do more fundraising events for first responders and also service members in the military. She did throw some events during Thanksgiving and also during Christmas. Before Christmas and before Thanksgiving, I missed those because I was in school for the Army. Wish I could have been part of that. I did see some posts on Facebook where she was doing some stuff with the military, so I think that's pretty cool. So I'll get her, I don't have her most updated contact information, but I'll go on Facebook and see what I can pull from there and put it in the link below. So if anybody's needing any help with buying or selling a home, reach out to her. She does a lot with the community, does a lot in real estate. She'll definitely help you with her needs with buying or selling a home. Also want to thank Tivy Gems for their continued support. Tivy Gems online sales website. They sell basically loose gemstones, cheap loose gemstones and cheap settings for do-it-yourselfers. People who kind of want to make a little bit of custom their own product. They go on tivygems.com and buy the stones and settings for what they're wanting to make. So with the commercials out of the way, just to recap of what's happened over the last video, I was out for what's called SIFTIC, that's Army Reserve Instructor Training, went for that for 2 weeks, and then also a Power BI for my finance position in the military. So did a week of that both last month and this month, and as you can see here in the video, even with doing all that, had made a lot of headway with the go-kart, got a lot disassembled with the go-kart, and still been making a lot of progress here. But that's the type of stuff we'll talk about next week or next month in the video, or in the coming months before race season starts up. So let's go ahead and talk about the season review for 2023. So basically our goals were, we wanted to run 5, by the way, the review is basically talking about the results. We wanted to run 5 race weekends, 2 races per weekend. We were only able to run 4 weekends. That was due to scheduling. Weather canceled some races. One of the racetracks just canceled their races for no apparent reason. We wanted to run at 3 different racetracks. We ran at 2 because the other one, like I said, just canceled for no real apparent reasons. Out of those 4 that we ran, there was really only one weekend that was like a normal race condition weekend. So with that, we really weren't able to really get a good solid notes and foundation built on. That was the other thing we wanted to get for this season, getting back into racing. We kind of wanted to get some solid notes and a good platform to start off with the 2024 season. And only having one kind of normal race weekend for track conditions, that's kind of didn't really meet that goal. But some of the things we did do is we wanted to be more aggressive with our strategies, and we definitely were more aggressive with our tire strategies, our chassis setups. And then in the last weekend before the last race got canceled, I was really going to throw some serious stuff at this go-kart and see what it does. Unfortunately, that race got rained out. Pretty disappointed we didn't get to try those things. I was also being more aggressive on the track, which is something that I was wanting to prove on as a driver. Made a lot of mistakes, but hey, when you're being aggressive, you're going to make more mistakes, but you got to push it to the limit. Sometimes make those mistakes to exceed that limit and then set the bar even higher. So definitely was a little bit more aggressive 2023 at the track. Like I here did not learn as much as I wanted, but that basically goes back to what I was saying about 3 of those weekend track conditions were kind of abnormal. So didn't really get good notes on those. But some of the things that we were being with our aggressiveness, some of the strategies we're going to be able to carry over into the 2024 season. So again, some of the things we were doing, like I said, that last race, what I was doing, I'm gonna try that again going into the next season. Most importantly, we did have a whole lot of fun being back at the track and glad to be back into a racing routine. We had that 2 years basically off, and yeah, just glad to be back at it. Looking forward to get back at it 2024 season. Lastly, I got basically next month's video for January is going to be basically a state of operations video. We won't really talk too much about what we're doing with the kart, but we'll talk about what our expectations are going into the 2024 season and kind of where we are on things. So lastly, I want to again thank our sponsors, Kristen Murphy with EXP, and also Tibby Gyms for their continued support. Also, I want to thank Tad. He's actually been down here helping me out a little bit with the go-kart. Kind of mainly going and getting tools for me and go putting them up, but hey, every little bit from Tad helps, and still will be running around and keeping me entertained as well. I also want to thank Malou for all her help that she did helping me at the track during, excuse me, during 2023, and also want to thank Malou again for filming this video this evening. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got for tonight. So that's what we had for the 2023 season, and yeah, we'll see you guys next month everybody have a good holidays for Christmas holidays and the New Year, and we'll see you next month. Thanks.